Hello, grade 8. Welcome to Creative Art. My name is Miss Mbali Moyake, and I will be taking you guys through today's lesson. I am super excited and ready to learn. I hope that you guys are also just as excited as I am. And today we are going to learn about pencil shading techniques. Alrighty, as far as I know, you are all introduced and should have a basic knowledge of the elements of art, such as line, tone, color, shape, form, value, etc. These are the basis of art and then now we are building on top of that, and we are focusing on specifically the medium of a pencil and the shading techniques as well, to add to our artworks when we draw, to add to give it texture, and the shading as well to create a more enhanced and good looking artwork. So with that being said, for today, what we will do is that we're going to be focusing on the 6 main types of pencil techniques, the value gradient of each pencil technique, artists that draw using the different pencil techniques. We will also practice these pencil techniques, and also how to use. We will learn how to use these pencil or these shading techniques in a drawing specifically. And moving on, by the end of the lesson, you should all be able to name and identify the different pencil techniques. You should be familiar with artists that use pencil techniques, and also be able to draw the pencil techniques, specifically the shading, and meaning referring to the correct value gradient, getting it correct from light to dark. So this should all be done by the end of today's lesson. With that being said, let us begin. Sorry. So, oopsie, I seemed to have missed my slide there, and okay, it is fine. We'll just move on to this one. All right, first of all, I'm going to ask you, what do you see? Okay, and you are open to giving me responses, entering it in the comment, in the chat box, and we will have a discussion about that. Okay, we see a face, we see a woman, a close-up view. Yes, that's correct. We see water as well. There's water running down her face. Good. These are all accurate observations. So this is very right. And then the next question, is this a drawing or a picture? Okay, picture. It seems like most of you are gonna go with picture. Okay, yeah, it looks like most of you are choosing to go ahead with the picture. And actually this is a drawing. So yes, as shocking as that is, this is a drawing. So what medium has been used here? So is it a painting? Have they used paint? Has the artist decided to use charcoal possibly? Has the artist decided to use maybe wax, crayons maybe. Okay, charcoal. Good suggestion or good option there, but the artist has actually chose to use pencil. So this is a pencil drawing. Yes, I know. So if you look very, very clearly, you will be able to see the clear pencil marked, um, very, very thin lines that the artist decided to draw to elude, to make it look super hyper realistic, but it is actually a pencil. Interesting, isn't it? Quite intriguing. Next image we are going to look at is this. And the same questions apply again here. What do we see? Quite frankly, it is very easy to identify that we see Will Smith, right? Yes. So this is Will Smith, as we all know. I mean, we can also see quite familiar faces. We can see Mr. Bean over there, quite the character. We can see that looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. So these are very familiar faces that we are accustomed to. So these are celebrities, right? These are portraits as well. So follow-up question after that. Is this a drawing or a picture, right? Okay. So many of you are now saying that it is a drawing, and that is correct. It is a drawing. It is indeed drawings. Because this is called scribble art. So the artist has decided to draw portraits using scribbles, or using these form of undefined lines to create specific intentional lines that create an image in the end, or these faces in the end. And then, which medium has been used here? And again, it is pencil. So some did say pen. Yes, there are instances where scribble art uses pen, but in this case it is pencil. And we can see this, that it is a drawing from the lines that are specific, the dark areas and the lighter areas. It shows the value and the contrast, where his beard is a lot more darker, and when you look at the hair is a lot more darker as well. And there are some lighter shades that are very evident there as well. So all of these are a great introduction for the pencil techniques that we will be doing. So these are the artists. Diego Coy is the artist that did the picture that we saw, and the drawing, that we saw and discussed. So he's a hyper-realist self-taught artist, and he focuses on the shades of light and dark. We can see there are areas of dark underneath the neck, and then he's used specific hatching and specific thin lines to create these texture of the skin on the neck to make this be evident. And again, the next artist is Vince Lowe, and we've seen how he used scribbles specifically to create the light and dark contrast and to make these portraits. And if you look down there, there is a scale of the shade that is showing specifically from light all the way to dark. So all of this interesting and cool introduction, it is to allude to the main concept of the main shading techniques that we'll be looking at. There are 10, which is hatching, cross-hatching, circulism, contouring, scribbles, but we will only be focusing on 6. moving forward.